Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to GFi Right in the Corn 125 here at Iowa. Should be a good race. Short track. We have 20 cars that have turned a lap in this race. I don't even know who you are. I don't even know if I'm going to even stay live the entire time. Depending on how many people actually are racing and stay racing. Put an effort in. A for effort, F for failure. We'll stay as live as long as possible. I can promise you that. Which, this should be a good turnout. People love Iowa, so. Now Davis Brown enters turn 3. Here are burning the tires up. But able to get a good exit. Down the tri-oval. See them being easy in 1 and 2. 87 of Owen Roberts in 5th right now. There's Michael Shaw in 2nd in our practice time. Davis Brown down the back stretch. Nice control around that paved area on the track. Shaw gets into the wall just a little bit, but he's able to keep going. Coming out turn 2. Shaw able to keep some momentum going into turns 3 and 4. And goes down into pit road. And he's going to go do a pit stop. Ennis into the wall right in front of Eugene Richard. And Eugene Richard wall pops and spins into the infield. Preston O'Brien. Martin and O'Brien's going to be side by side into turn 1. Joshua Martin's able to roll the bottom. Work his way up to the top. Ennis into the wall. And Lucas Martin with broken pedals slides right on past. Trenton Brown's making his return. And we have a newcomer, Blake Sutton. Blaine Sutton. Preston O'Brien and Kyle Hayne now side by side in the trial. Kyle Hayne going to dip down to the low side. Preston O'Brien's going to stay up high. And Preston O'Brien going to try to catch back up here to Kyle Hayne down the back stretch. Preston O'Brien running the middle bottom. Oh, and there goes Sundstrom. Can he save it? He's able to keep it off the wall. Alex Johnson to the inside of the 18 of Preston O'Brien. So far, we have a few more cars that have turned more laps. We have 24 in this race. Should be a way better turnout than Indianapolis somehow. And that off break probably has a lot of people more refreshed, off vacations, less busier, I guess you could say. Eugene Richard to the outside of Kyle Hayne, and is able to get around him. Oh, sorry, yes. Eugene Richard moves up to 7th on the board. Now, there is no more race control. And way less rules. We have removed the rulebook entirely and kept it to certain rules. And Alex goes and just almost takes out Kyle Hayne. Watch out, that 62 coming to naught. And Alex just wrecks himself off Kyle Hayne. Hold on, I wonder if he saved it. He's still saving it. And he did not save it. Oh, and a big crash. Nathan Schrader's involved. He's returning. It's going to be a lot of spins out of the 4th corner tonight. A little bit of wall strikes coming. Eugene Richard. Longtime veteran in the GFi Racing League. And how about it? The Corn Dog Crippler. Currently 4th on the tower. And Shaw watts it up. He wadded it up. Able to move down the track safely. Watch out. Here comes the 62. Oh, and Andianis Wall strikes it. Now he's spinning down in the infield. Man, that's nice grass. Really nice grass. And Joshua Martin. No, that's Lucas Martin. Really damaged. "17 seconds left in practice before we move to qualifying. The Corn Dog Crippler. P4, you can see him right here, the number 15. Kyle Hain. Right in front of him. Hain's going to run middle bottom. Checkered flag waves in practice. And this is going to be all she writes for practice. And you see the infield of Dreams, Iowa Corn. Kyle Hain's going to look for another pole on the year. Keith Martinson making his Cup debut, stepping down from race control, as it's not really a necessity anymore, as they've removed the rulebook entirely. So he's able to come back out and race. A lot of the drivers out of pit lane, ready to start their qualifying time. Green flag for Michael Nelson. Downshifts into the corner. He's going to pick it right back up. He's got to be careful. Wrap in the bottom. Gonna come out. Can't tell if he hit the wall there. I think he did. He did not. Wes Graham sitting on pole currently. Kyle Hain, a whole 10th right behind him. Nelly gonna try to get a faster lap time. And does get better. Puts it P2 on the grid. Michael Shaw takes P1. And now Kyle Hain takes it right back. SCR front row. Joshua Martin puts P4. And hard impact. Oh, William Hensley on pole. No way. Time to text my uncle. Wow. Would you look at that? The constant doubts. And here he is sitting P1 on the grid. What a qualifying stint. 21 cars qualified so far. Some of them could have always hit the wall and their lap not counted. William Hensley gets pole by 4/1000ths of a second. What a great lap by him. More qualifying times come in. It's no longer SCR front row. It's now a Velocity SCR. And then an SCR, then Ajax, and then Blaine Sutton. The newcomer. And my uncle is here. It's ready to cheer on Hensley. Now everybody has qualified that had set a practice lap down. Cliff puts it P11. How about that? $15 left in qualifying. And the grid is set and ready to go racing at Iowa. Right in the corn. Let's go ahead and take a look at the weather. That's going to glitch because it was qualifying. But temperature is 66 degrees Fahrenheit with no wind. It's very cloudy and the humidity is 39%. Ignore the green bar. That'll really play into effect later on in the race. You'll see what I mean later. And as we go down our grid, maybe. Oh. There we go. William Hensley. Never mind. There we go. William Hensley, Kyle Hayne, Michael Shaw, Wes Graham, Blaine Sutton, Joshua Martin, Michael Nelson, Trenton Brown, Christopher Mulker, and Zach Bardo. I'm going to make sure camera's set up real quick. Yep. Okay, we should be good there now. And now moving down the list, we got Clifton Chanel, Lucas Martin, Andy Ennis, Davis Brown, Nathan Schrader, Alex Johnson, Eugene Richard, Keith Martinson, Mitchell Sundstrom, Anthony Alex, Owen Roberts, Preston O'Brien, Brian Troy, Kyle Bockover, and then Lucas Chapman. As we're waiting on everybody to grid, and we can get this 125 lap race started. And the iRacing.com pace car will be taking off in about 20 seconds if not everyone gets on the grid. Brett McDonald is here on the grid now. Now we should be getting ready to move. As you can see, Michael Shaw is moving. And the iRacing.com Shelby GT pace car is going to go ahead and start rolling out. Definitely not what William Hensley expected today, but here he is riding the Dente as he's on the Pulte. Dente, Pulte, you'll get it. It's like ride the Dente, but ride the Pulte because he got pole. Anyways. Kyle Haynes going to try to get the perfect jump. Two-lap pace lap around here. And we got some nice paint schemes out here tonight. Brad McDonald starting from the pits. And the pace car is going to go off this time, and we are going to be going green for the first time this year at Iowa. This could be one of the craziest races of the year. It could be a very boring race. The pace car is off, and Willie Pensley will go whenever Barney waves the flag. And boogity, 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 let's go. C's going to win some corn, boys and girls. Kyle Hayne out to an early lead down into turn 1. Here comes West to the outside. Not going to have enough of a run. Hensley instantly washes it up. Falls back to P3. Going to continue to try the inside on Wes Graham. Wes is going to have the better run here off the corner. Hensley back down into third. Kyle Hayne out in front. Most people like to refer to him as SVG, as he is pretty good at road courses. Back-to-back wins in the Truck Series. Has 2 wins in his Cup career. Looking for number 3 here tonight. Lap 3 of 125 has been completed. And lap traffic already coming up ahead as Grant McDonald comes out of the pits 3 laps down, because he did start from the pits. Great job by Kyle Hayne leading and controlling this field. How about Zach Bardo back there in the number 19? Doing it for Kyle Rowdy Busch. Lucas Martin. And we have Phil, the admin and the series owner of O'Reilly's and Truck. Well, you do points for O'Reilly's, I guess you can say, but your series is trucks. Rooting on his teammates. Phil is rooting on his teammate Keith Martinson, who is in the top 20. You see that black car, you better watch out, because he is Black Flag. Lucas and Joshua Martin running close together. Davis Brown going to the inside of Joshua Martin. Lucas Martin able to clear and goes down the backstretch. Two of the Gapplebee's cars in this race. And Trenton Brown with Cliff on his outside. He's going to stick to the bottom. Cliff going to be in that middle lane, just cruising right along. Now he is going to get past Joshua Martin. Now him and Joshua Martin are side by side. Does not have enough steam. 3 wide in turn 2. Cliff is able to clear. Reckon Eugene Richard involved. And the first caution of the night involves Eugene Richard. Let's see how this one unfolds. And we're going to put this in slow motion. Just Alex comes off the wall. He came down just a little bit. They make contact. And Eugene goes around, slides, and is able to maneuver his way down onto the track. And he is going to not hit anybody else. As you can see here, he's going to find a little bit of a leeway. He's going to whip it around, and he's going to be good. Good to go. So he's one of the few cars that go down pit road. Only 4 cars go down pit road. That's Alex Johnson. Alex Johnson, Keith Martinson, Brian Troy, and Eugene Richard all go down pit road. Kyle Hayne in control of the field. Hensley, our pole sitter, all the way back to 4th. And how about Kyle Hayne still in the control of the field? He's technically led every lap of this race so far. There has not been a time where he has not been in the lead. And he's able to maintain that P1 spot. You could hear the crowd going wild for Kyle Hayne. Kyle Hayne for Skewer Cat Racing is able to be in the top 3 with his teammate Michael Shaw. Going to be starting behind him here on this restart, as they're looking to dethrone Wes, as Wes did win Indianapolis. So that's 3 wins for him now. He's looking to go for the 3-peat. But the question is, who will dethrone Wes Graham? And 1 to go. Pace car lights are off. And Kyle Hayne looking for his 3rd career win in the Cup Series. As I mentioned, he won Watkins Glen in the Truck Series and won at Dover last Wednesday in the Truck Series. You know, of course, the races I didn't get to finish. And whenever he wants in the restart zone, that was a way early fire. And there's a good chance there could be a black flag for Kyle Hayne. That looked like a little jump here from the booth. Could be mistaken. But Kyle Hayne is out in front. Wes Graham within 2/10 behind him. Kyle Hayne maneuvering around the bottom of the track, goes up. We got some racing here, folks. And Kyle Hayne is coming in and serving his black flag, as he did jump the start. This leaves Wes Graham out in the lead. Now it's up to Shaw to try to take the lead from Wes Graham. Kyle Hayne just comes out of pit road. He's going to be 1 lap down. And Shaw just losing a little bit of time on Wes Graham here. He's going to try to get it all back. Here we are, deeper into the field with Andy Ennis sitting P12. Holding on to a nice solid spot. Running outside of Anthony Alex. Now going to be down the back straightaway. And another car going down pit road. That's going to be Kyle Backover. See all these cars throughout the track. Still clean. Let's take a look at our green flag stints here at the bottom of our screen on the race recap. First little stint was green, and then a yellow, and then continuing to be green. 2 lead changes in this one. 1 caution for 4 laps. And leader is still Wes Graham on lap 20 at 125. And Anthony Alex is into the wall. Rachel Sundstrom to the inside of Anthony Alex now. And another yellow. We were not able to get this one on camera. Kyle Backover. Let's take a look what happened here. Self-spinning. Let's see how this one even started here. How he got around. So come... It has a lot of damage and just spins. Right in front of the field. And then intentionally goes slow and brings out the caution. And then stops on track. And continues to start rolling as he goes down pit road. Now, whole field except 2 cars are pitting in. Now 3. Kyle Haynes is going to get the wave around, hopefully. And the overlay just went dark again. Maybe I shouldn't have updated it. It's going to disappear for a second. And the field, all sorts of wonky now. 2 old tire guys out in the lead. And then the rest guys are fresh tire people. So we'll see how this one plays out. Joshua Martin is going to command this field to the next restart. I bet now that I refresh my overlay, the stint thing is messed up. Yep. Sadly, I kind of figured that was going to happen. Joshua Martin, pace car lights are going off this time. 1 to green here at Iowa. And the Ford Mustang iRacing.com pace car will take a left turn in turn 4 really shortly. Joshua Martin, Eugene Richards, Zach Bardo still looking for their first wins in the Cup Series. There goes the iRacing.com pace car. And green flag, Joshua Martin is in the restart zone. No black flag. Here comes Wes Graham on fresh tires. Really reeling him in. At least he was able to lead a lap. However, Joshua Martin... Oh, big crash! That's the big one! A lot of the field is involved. A giant wreck out of the tri-oval. Let's take a look at how this one unfolded. Just contact with Zach and Eugene and several cars involved. Let's ride in car with Clifton Chanel as this unfolds. And now Christopher Mulkeren's onboard. So a monstrous crash here at Iowa, and this takes out quite a bit of the field. And the people that did not pit last time are now pitting this time. What a race so far. Hensley was involved, Shaw, Christopher Mulkeren, Eugene Richards, Zach Bardo, Clifton Chanel, Davis Brown, Eugene Richard is out, and Kyle Backover still in the pits from the earlier incident he was involved in. Wow, that was quite an interesting wreck there, as we got about just a few laps in, and only a few cars coming back out. Probably going to be the craziest wreck we are going to have all night. And going to be 1 to green. Pace car lights are going off. And we're going to be back underway here shortly at Iowa. How about Blaine Sutton making a top 3 appearance in his first career GFI Cup Series race? And Wes Graham takes the green flag. And there is quite the field behind him. 31 of 125 laps complete. Wes Graham taking a huge lead. Going ludicrous speed. How about Joshua Borden? They're 4 wide back there. They were just 4 wide. That was sketchy. Keith Martin into the wall. Nice and easy through these corners. What we haven't done yet, ladies and gentlemen? Let's go ahead and crank it up. And that was Crank It Up. Love to see it. And Sundstrom got a little wonky there in the tri-oval. Yeah, caution comes out. And this one is Christopher Mulkerin. Let's take a look here and see what happens. Comes out at turn 4. Just gets loose and slides across the entire tri-oval. And then the caution comes out. Fourth caution of the night. Brian Troy just crashed as well. Let's see what happened here. Oh, whoa! What in the heck just happened? He crashed again. What happened here? Oh, it's the same thing. I just shut up twice. So now Nathan and Strader are going to be in the lead. With Joshua Martin going to be right behind him. Kyle Hain behind Joshua Martin. Mitchell Sundstrom. And then Wes Graham. And then Michael Nelson. Christopher Mulkerin is officially done. Nathan Strader leading his first laps in quite some time since his return. And 2 to green. Zach Bardowak to 20th. Let's go take a look at positions gained. Nathan Strader, 14 positions gained. Mitchell Sundstrom, 15 positions gained. Owen Roberts, 14. Anthony Alex, 12. Preston O'Brien, 12. Grant McDonald, 13. Lucas Chapman up 11 spots. William Hensley down 18 spots. Michael Shaw down 19 spots. And we have a little bit more Fords into this field today. We have 4 Fords. Eight Toyotas. And we have 12 Chevys. Nathan Strader having himself a day. Let's see how long he can hold on to it. The pace car is going to take a left turn right now. And Nathan Strader is going to lead us away. And green flag. A really slow restart. And Wes gets out of the way. Strader doing a great job so far. Watch the wall. And how about Kyle Hain back up front? All the way to the inside of Nathan Strader. And a car spun in the bottom of the track. He needs to tow. He's still wrecking. He's back on, and he's still wrecking. He needs to get off the track. This is what happens when 400 I rating meets a league. I don't think he knows what the tow button is, unfortunately. And he crashed. And that might be a caution. I fear. He won't be in our frame. At least he shouldn't be in our frame. Oh, there he is. Way bottom of the track. Not safe. Kyle Hayne. Still in control. And Kyle Hayne still leading the race. 49 laps complete. How about Michael Nelson gaining some time on Kyle Hayne? And Michael Nelson goes to the inside. Haynes able to capitalize. Caution comes out. Alex Johnson. This is what happened to him. Too hard. And him and Nathan Schrader make contact. And he just locks him up. And parks it. And waits for the caution to come out before he starts rolling again. This is a rough race so far. 5 cautions. Two more cautions and we'll be at 7 cautions, which is what NASCAR had. Come on, Kyle, about the pace car. Two to green here at Iowa, as Kyle Haynes still leading the field. Will Michael Nelson eventually take over? Who knows? We are about to find out. It's a bit chilly in this booth, I will say. Also doesn't help that the booth is in a basement. Alrighty, 1 to green. Michael Nelson lining up out on the outside of Kyle Hayne for the PT spot. We call him the corn dog crippler around here. Kyle Hayne is going to lead the field away once again. His car is off. And Kyle Hayne in the restart zone. He will not mess it up this time. Green flag. We resume racing here at Iowa. And now Mitchell Sundstrom into the top 2 picture as him and Michael Nelson battling side by side. Kyle Hayne pulls away from the field. Nathan Strader all the way back. 12th. And Lucas Martin said he was going to race and park it, but seems to be going to stay here for now. I don't know if Davis has enough in him. He does not. Maybe gets one. No, he does not. He's not able to get one. And side by side. Anthony Alex, top 10 so far. You can see how he is able to maintain control. Anthony Alex. Hey, most of these drivers are able to keep it good and keep it clean. That's what people come here for. Anthony Alex maintaining that middle line. Able to clear Davis. Stride in car with Andy Ennis. Stays in 4th. And Deanna seems to know what he's doing here. He did mention he loves these short tracks. He's really proven that now. Lap traffic coming up ahead for Kyle Hayne. Maintaining control. Watch out. Oh! He makes contact with the lead lappers! And he's gonna... Oh, no. I think he just wrecked somebody. Someone just dropped a lot of time. And this gives a lot of leadway to Kyle Hayne now. He just needs to hold on to it for way longer. And Mitchell Sundstrom doing a good job. And West just gained a lot of time on Kyle Hayne. A caution here would be real good for Kyle Hayne. His strategy might work, but it's just gotta last. Take a look at the laps led for Kyle Hayne. He's led 38 laps so far in this one. Watch out! And now West has gained a lot more time on Kyle Hayne, and here he goes to the outside. Kyle Hayne needs to beat him off the exit here, and he will not. Wes Grams takes the lead. And Keith Martinson gets involved in a wreck. Is there going to be a caution? No. He's able to get down pit road. And a little bit deeper into the field, back to P7. Andy Ennis up in P7. And a nice little bit of a pack here. It's really what you like to see at these short tracks, is a little bit of pack racing. And Preston O'Brien's able to maintain this middle line pretty smooth. Andy and Owen Roberts make a little bit of contact. Are we able to keep it green? And we're 3 wide in the tri-oval now, back to 2 wide. 74 laps completed. Now it comes into question is how many pit stops will these guys need? I think they need just 2 more. Maybe 1 more if they can extend it well enough. But you never know. Graham McDonald up to P4. Now, mind you, he started this race 3 laps down. He is winless on the year. Here's Wes Graham. Let's take a look out the rear. Strader falling back big time. And a caution comes out. Who for? I have no idea. We're about to find out. Oh, Blaine Sutton! How did this occur? Oh, they both messed up. Davis got into the wall, and Blaine just hit him in the left rear, which swung him around to bring out the caution. Poor Blaine in his first GFI Cup Series race. Pit road's closed. Well, it must have been out by close now that everyone got in. Wes Graham's going to have a picture-perfect pit stop here. And the overlay just broke again. I'm going to hope and pray that it comes back. Oh, hey, there we go. 4 cars have been deemed out of this race. Oh, that's why the overlay's not working. It's because it goes to the pace car. So when it stops working when it goes to the pace car, because the pace car had no telemetry. Okay. That doesn't make sense why it goes to the pace car, though. Alex Johnson waiting for the wave around. Wes Graham looking for 3-peat. Looking to pull a Denny Hamlin. Alex Johnson and Cliff should be able to get the wave around this time by. And there goes Cliff with his. Now there goes Alex. And this one is not yet over, folks. The order is way different. Now remember, there is no win in your in, so if Nathan Schrader wins this race, he will not be locked into the playoffs. With only 4 races left in the regular season. And pace car is off. And green flag. Wes Graham is able to fire. And he takes a nice lead. And they're 3 wide behind him. Now back to 2 wide. Still side by side. Oh! Strader and Sundstrom make contact. Owen Roberts up to P8. Preston O'Brien, P9. And able to maintain nice and steady racecraft down the back straightaway now. And turn 3. Keeping it rolling. Whoa, we got a wreck, Preston O'Brien. I don't even know what happened. Let's see. Just got loose, overcorrected. And took Michael Nelson with him. Bardo was able to avoid. And he wrecks again. He rolls down the track. Oh my god, I see Kyle's female face. Oh dear god. Oh! That works too. Jeez. And Kyle Hain now up to P2. He's going to have to find a way to outdrive Wes Graham. We are now tied for the Cup Series caution, IRL. Obviously, Ty Gibbs gets his second career win at that track. And Alex Johnson gets the lucky dog. Wes Graham, once again, looking for the three-peat. Mitchell Sundstrom is yet to do it for Rowdy, as he's winless on the year as well. Grant McDonald, also winless on the year. Nathan Schrader, P5 for this first Cup race back in a year. Year and a half, roughly. One to green. This should be interesting, folks. I am certainly on the edge of my seat. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble. Wes Graham gonna lead us away. Pace car goes off. And in the restart zone whenever he wants. Green flag! Mitchell Sundstrom takes P2. Is Kyle Hain gonna bank a set? He's going to go to the inside of Mitchell Sundstrom and take his P2 back. He's like, hey, you can't have that. Only me. Able to slide up beautifully and clear Mitchell Sundstrom. And Wes Graham is no longer pulling away from Kyle Hain. Kyle Hain around turn 4, right behind Wes. And we got a really good battle here for P1 and P2. And to the inside, Kyle Hain successfully takes it, but is he able to clear? No! Yes, he is. He's not able to clear yet.
He has the lead. He's just not able to clear. And Wes is going to take it right back. And Kyle Lane, watch out. Speedy McSpeedster has cleared Wes Graham down the back straightaway. And Wes gets into the wall. That's going to slow him down a little bit. Here we go. Wes Graham has fallen back half a second. And a little bit of change. Kyle Hayne, I don't think he tapped the wall, but maybe he did. And down the back straightaway. Kyle Hayne is destined to win his third race of the year. And 30 laps to go. So far, a good performance by Kyle Hayne. Look a little bit deeper into the field. P6, P7, P8, P9, P10 area. Just a little bit slower. Whoa, into the walls, Joshua Martin. Lane Sutton looking for a top 10 in his first Cup Series race. Lane Sutton.
What a try, man. So far, so good. 26 laps to go. Maintaining this top 10 spot, but can he maintain it? It's a good battle between him and Trenton Brown. Tried in car with Blaine Sutton. Almost is able to pass Joshua Martin, and he was so close. And now Sutton is just slightly behind Joshua Martin. He's able to get around him now. He's going to give Nathan Strader a little bit of a bump. Whoa. But so far so good back here. And a little bit of wall strike, you can faintly heard it. Down the tri-oval. I don't even call it a front stretch. There's it's just a pure turn. Back to Kyle Hayne. Wes Graham. So far, so good. barely catching him and then trailing at times. Just a good drive by Kyle Hayne. And what an interesting spot to be. Blaine Sutton up to 7. How about Grant McDonald? P8. 3 wide out of turn 2. Wow, they're still 3 wide. And wow, what? Oh gosh, Trent! And a spin, no caution. Really rough for him. Top 10 car. And now he's all the way back to 15th. And Lucas Chapman now up to P10. Six cars deemed out of the race. Maybe 6. Oh, yep. Keith's done as well. I don't think Preston O'Brien's coming back out. And Joshua Martin. That's me. That time. And it's me again. Oof. 15 laps to go. We're going to have a battle for the lead here. Lap traffic coming up. That's William Hensley about to go a lap down. Can really help Wes. Oh my God, excessive. And now Wes is being held up. Will this help the man, the myth, the legend, Kyle Hayne? Wes is trying to get there in the end. And Kyle Hayne. In control. But Wes is knocking at his exhaust. Letting him know, hey, I'm still here. This is not over. And I'm blinking again. Oh my God, why is it so bad now? Wes Graham is right behind Kyle Hayne. And this one is far from over. Within less than a tenth. Kyle Hayne and Wes Graham are now side by side for the lead. Kyle might have burnt his stuff up too much. And now this gives Wes Graham the current race lead. 10 laps to go. Wes Graham looking for the three-peat. Trying to get it. One wrong move for either Kyle Hayne or Wes Graham, and it's done so for both of them. 9 laps to go. The gap is getting bigger. Wes Graham very well might have this one in the books. But also Mitchell Sundstrom is coming right up on Kyle Hayne. And a very damaged Zach Bardo lies ahead of Wes Graham. Zach Bardo doesn't have to let him by. He can make Wes work for it. And Mitchell Sundstrom passes Kyle Hayne. Now it's Ajax 1-2. Wes Graham taking it nice and easy. And he is officially able to get around Zach Bardo. Five to go. And Wes Graham is going to be three-peating the last three Cup Series races. I think he three-peated. I hope I'm right. Huh. Yeah, because North Wilkesboro, then it was Indy. Yeah, so he's on a three-peat. What another spectacular drive for Wes Graham. And in 2.5 laps, he will be crowned victor again. And he'll be eating some corn. Now watch this. Blaine Sutton, though, is into the picture as well. For a P2 finish. 2 laps to go. Lap traffic right up ahead on Wes Graham. Scouts Ajax 1 and 3, and now 4 and 4. And Wes Graham is able to get around Alex Johnson. And that's going to be white flag, white flag, white flag. 1 lap to go here at GFi Right in the corn, 125 here at Iowa. And this is the last time Wes will have to take a racing lap around this track, as he is going to be crowned victor right in the corn. Coming around turn 4 for the final time, Wes Graham wins another one here at Iowa. Wes does it again. It gets 3 wins in a row. And Blaine Sutton in his first career Cup Series race gets another win. And time for the team burnout we've been waiting for. And he tags the team in to do a team burnout. And let's go ahead and get ready to drag them in. As Ajax and Teucer finish 1, 2, 3. Oh! Oh! Well, howdy, howdy, Wes. How are you?
I'm getting run into right now. Oh. What's going on, man? How are you tonight?
It's actually quite cold in the booth because the booth is in the basement now, so it's a little cold.
Oh, good. I like the cold.
I like the cold too. Well, 3 in a row. How does it feel to come away with a three-peat?
Feels like my bags are packed and I'm gonna be out of here next week. It's complete. No, man. I let me get my VR off. I had no intention, nothing that I would run good, decent here. I mean, of course, maybe a top 5, top 10 for sure, but oh, excuse me. Kyle Hain was the man to beat. That man was fast. I think he just burned the stuff up there at the end because the car just ate up the right front. It just absolutely ate it up with the right front. With the increased fuel load, it has made these cars tighter. So hopefully everybody adjusts and everything to it. It was nice to only have to really need to pit once. But they gave us 6 sets of tires, so we paid for them. Might as well put them on the car.
Yeah, that is true. Well, I will say this is, I think, your 5th win in the Cup Series now, and you are still leading the points by a little bit. How does it feel of being able to just like extend your points lead going into the chase?
Yeah, no, that's what we do, baby. We points race. This why I wanted to join this league was, it's a full year calendar. I've never ran a full year calendar, so this has been a pretty interesting experience to say the least. But with the chase coming up in about 3 more weeks, we got the home track next week at Richmond. I know the cutoffs at Daytona. There's one in between. I ain't got no idea what it is. It don't really matter.
It's New Hampshire.
New Hampshire. I love New Hampshire too. But yeah, man, just working in on the chase. I mean, everything's going to get reset. So, we're only going to be 25 points to the good or above second place. So the real work is going to begin those last 10 weeks.
Well, once again, congratulations on another win in the Cup Series. Maybe you can do it again at your home track, which would be kind of nice. Bragging rights. Oh, hey, I won on my home track. That's kind of cool. Anyways, it's great seeing you back in Victory Lane. It's always a pleasure seeing you race as hard as you do and able to help other people learn as they go about their iRacing career. So it's kind of nice knowing that. But I'm going to let you go. Thanks for everything. Do you have anything else to say to the broadcast?
Yeah, first off, thank you for the broadcast. Thanks for putting it on, man. We appreciate it, going back and watching them after the fact. Big shout out to Racecraft Academy, Next Level Racing, the Ajax One boys, our new Teucer teammates. Got my buddy Dig and my buddy Tom in from the previous league that I was running in last year, and we're just having a good old time, man. It's the funnest chat in the league, dude. It's the funnest stuff, man.
It is.
Appreciate y'all, and thank you to everybody who was watching, and y'all have a good night, man.
Alrighty, thank you, Wes. Have a good night.
You too, bud.
Well, that's going to end the broadcast here. Yes, tough luck for Zach. He should be able to get him next week, though. He's passing these short tracks. He done a real good job. Next week is Richmond, and then New Hampshire, and then Daytona, which is where the regular season ends. Excited to go back there. I love Daytona. Well, thank you, everyone, for watching the broadcast today. I'm so happy we actually got to keep it going because we had a good turnout tonight. So I'll see you guys next week at Richmond, and probably won't be a broadcast tomorrow, but if there is, see you guys on track tomorrow. Thanks everyone for watching. Peace out. Bye.